Hi, my name is Axel Cantu, and I will present to you the sports news. The UEFA Champions League is an annual club football competition organized by the Union of European Football Associations (UEFA) and contested by top division European clubs. It is one of the most prestigious tournaments in the world and the most prestigious club competition in European football, played by the national league champions and for some nations one or more runners-up of the strongest UEFA national associations. The UEFA Champions League is the most watched annual sporting event worldwide. The final of 2013 and 2012 tournament had the highest TV ratings to the date, drawing 360 million of viewers. Real Madrid is the major competitor of the Champions League with 13 trophies. He is the actual winner versus Liverpool, and he is unbeatable. Then, this is Puskas Award. The FIFA Puskas Prize is awarded to the author of the best goal scored during the professional football season. It was created in honor and in memory of Ferenc Puskas, captain and star of the Hungarian national football team. The Puskas is a very entertaining competition on my part since it's a competition of the best goal of the year. The best. The best FIFA is an individual prize which FIFA decided to create in 2016 in order to recognize the best player. The award given along with several others as the best coach at the annual gala, what the body known as the best FIFA football awards. The best FIFA is decided by the votes of the captains and coaches of the all national teams of FIFA, affiliated federations on 5 continents. This prize, to a difference of this procedure, adds the novelty of the votes by internet. Each player and selector votes the 3 players, awarding 5 points to the first classified, 3 to the second, and 1 to the third, with the only condition of not being able to vote in player of the same national team. At the time of voting, the merits of the players taken into account both in the trajectory carried out with their clubs and with their national teams are taken into account 5. After count of all the votes, FIFA summons the first masculine classified and the 3 feminine one to a gala that takes place in Zurich, Switzerland, at the beginning of season. In the gala, the final order of the votes are revealed and prizes are awarded. Thank you for this.
Hi, I'm Adrian and I'm gonna present entertainment news. The new Lion King movie was announced.
Yes.
The 93-second film was shared on the company's Twitter page and has already been viewed more than 15 million times. The film will include the beloved songs from the original, which are written by Elton John, Tim Rice, and Hans Zimmer, including the Oscar-winning "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" The film is due in July next year. The artist 6ix9ine was arrested because of crime and because of possession of gunfire. His lawyer stated that he was confident that he would be out because of bail. Justin Bieber married Hailey Baldwin. The couple got engaged this summer and fans have been exaggeratedly awaiting their nuptials. In September, there were the reports the singer and the model secretly married at a courthouse in New York City, though the pair never confirmed it. Around the same time, Baldwin changed her Instagram handle to Hailey Bieber.
Okay, my name is Adrian. Hi, my name is David, and I'm going to present international news. Tijuana mayor declares humanitarian crisis over migrants. The mayor of Tijuana has declared a humanitarian crisis in his border city and said Friday that he has asked the United Nations to aid to deal with the approximate 5,000 Central American migrants who have arrived. Mayor Juan Manuel Gastelum said that the Mexican federal government has provided little assistance and he is not going to commit the city's public resources to dealing with the situation. He said 4,976 migrants had come to the city. We don't have sufficient and necessary infrastructure to adequately attend to these people, to give them a decent space, he said on Grupo Fórmula Radio. On Thursday, his government issued a statement saying that it was requesting help from the UN's Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. I am not going to spend the money of Tijuana citizens, Gastelum said in the statement. For the most part, the migrant caravana that left Honduras in mid-October was well received by the towns it passed through along the way to the border. Even cities with fewer resources made sure the migrants had food and a place to rest. But in those places, the caravan stayed at most 2 nights, with the exception of Mexico City and Tijuana. Many of the migrants who are feeling violence and poverty want to request asylum in the United States to face the prospect of spending months in the border city before they have the opportunity to speak with a U.S. official. Gastelum said Friday that the Mexican government has talked about sending 20 tons of resources to Tijuana to help, but that three-fourths consist of materials to reinforce the border and only 5 tons were materials to actually help the migrants. Most of the migrants are staying at makeshift shelter at a sports stadium in the city. Gastelum also criticized the federal government for not taking more seriously U.S. President Donald Trump's threats Thursdays to shut down the entire border if things get out of control in Tijuana. That's serious, he said, referring to protect referring to protests by a small group of migrants who marched to a border crossing Thursday. Castellum said such demonstrations are not going to help. Thousands of people from Tijuana work in the United States. They arrive late to their jobs, he said. From the United States, that tourism isn't coming here. The people aren't coming to the medical sector. The situation becoming uncomfortable. That's the news of today, and thank you for your attention.